everyone, it's Princess here and welcome back to our channel, Divine Duo. So today I have a video on how I air dry my hair. Let's start with what you'll need. First things first, I use my coconut oil. Also, I have my 2 leave-ins, but I'm not going to be using my protein leave-in just because I'm not using heat, so there's no need for it. I'm just going to use my moisture-based one, which is a Cream of Nature. I also have a few clips just to make up everything a lot easier. And some water. Stay hydrated, honey. Okay, so today I am working on freshly washed hair. It's actually freshly pre-pooed because I did not use shampoo on my hair. I only did deep condition because I felt like I wanted the most moisture as possible. And as we all know, shampoo could be a little drying. So we go ahead and divide that off into 2 halves just for now, just to make things easier for myself. I clip that bad boy down and I start on one side. I go ahead and just, finger detangle just a little bit and part them into the sections that I desire. I realize that the smaller the sections, the faster everything dries. And also it just helps you keep your hair nicely detangled. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna go in with my leave-in. I'm gonna spray it all over from root to tip, making sure not to forget my edges and most importantly my tips, because that's what's gonna dry first. So I wanna make sure that it's saturated, make sure every strand is hit. I don't wanna leave any strands out. And then I'm gonna go in with finger detangling, or I'll use my comb if I feel like I can, if it's safe enough to, but most of the time I am finger detangling. But yeah, if I am using a comb, it's definitely a wide tooth comb. Next, I go in with a little bit of coconut oil, and once again I make sure that I tackle my tips first because that's what's going to dry first. And then I work my way to my root, making sure that I'm hitting every single strand. And I just want to, kind of massage it into my strands, not just coat it, but kind of get in there. You guys know I love the coconut oil because it actually penetrates into the strands. That's why I choose this over choosing thicker oil like Jamaican black castor oil or extra virgin olive oil. I rather use the coconut oil. Once everything is moisturized to my liking, I go ahead and twist the hair just to keep that sectioned off and to keep my hair well detangled, It also keeps the moisture where it needs to be and it dries better in my opinion. So yeah, I twist it all the way down to the bottom. And once I get to the very, very end, I'll probably add a little bit more coconut oil and top it off with my oil concoction, which is just extra virgin olive oil, some argan oil, and Jamaican black castor oil. It also has some of the vegetable glycerol oil, which we all know, attracts moisture that's in the air. So yeah, I put that on the tips and I keep it pushing, honey. For anyone that's wondering, I am 2 weeks post relaxer, which makes this process much, much easier. If I was, in my later weeks, I would be struggling right now. It will probably take me a while to do this and it will be harder to detangle. So I do rather use air drying when I am in my lesser weeks, 2 weeks post, 3 weeks post, probably even 4 or 5. And it just makes it easier for me. Choosing to air dry your hair has many benefits. For one, you're not putting heat to your hair. So of course you're not going to get as much breakage as you would if you did use a blow dryer. Blow dryer is very drying to the hair, heat in general. I've seen other air drying videos where people just allow their hair to dry without twisting it or sectioning it off. And that is an alternative, and it could be helpful for some people, but it's not helpful for me just because my strands get unruly sometimes. And as it dries, it kind of goes in different directions. So me twisting away my hair and sectioning it off while it dries, it helps keep it nice and detangled the whole time. And it just makes my life a whole lot easier. While adding in the coconut oil and the leave-in, I recommend that you be kind of generous, because you have to keep in mind that when your hair is drying, it also, yes, the water evaporates, but it also lets out a little bit of your natural oils that you want to keep in your hair. I have high porosity hair, so yes, my hair absorbs moisture very easily, but it also lets out all of my moisture just as easy. So I want to be a little generous with that coconut oil and the leave-in, just so that my hair dries, but in a healthy way, so that it doesn't feel all brittle and it doesn't, I start seeing little flakes all over me. No, we don't want that, sis. We want our hair to dry very beautifully. So now that I'm done with the first half, I'm going to go ahead and do the same exact thing to the second half, but I'm going to do it off camera just to save some time. And yes, once I'm done with everything, I'm going to grab some coconut oil and I'm going to apply that to my edges and my nape. I'm going to apply that there just because, these like to dry a little quicker, just like the tips. So I'm going to go ahead and moisturize that well so that it lays and slays. Then I'm going to grab my scarf. Silk or satin is preferred. Yes, honey. And then we're going to go ahead and tie and lay those edges down because we don't want any flyaways. Like I said, my hair dries in different directions, so I want to make sure that that's tamed. So once I'm all done, I leave and do what I gotta do, and I come back when my hair is 75% dry. So now that my hair is 75% dry, I go ahead and take my scarf off. I peep the edges, and I go back in my hair with some coconut oil. I take down my twist and I redo them. Literally, I take down the twist, I add some more coconut oil, and I twist them right back in. And my reason for doing this is I feel like that's a way to keep my hair moisturized while it's drying. I feel like it also stretches my strands just so that there's not too much shrinkage going on. So at this point, ladies and gentlemen, I am now 90 to 95% dry. I definitely don't want to be at 100% dry because I just feel like that's just pushing it. That's OD. So yeah, 90 to 95% dry is where we want to be. That's ballpark. So yeah, add some more coconut oil back into my hair because coconut oil is our friend in this video. It ain't never hurt nobody. So after I'm done undoing all my twists, I just go in my scalp with my oil concoction and I begin to massage. Yes, massage that scalp. It is key, hunty. So yes, after that I'm pretty much done. I style my hair as I would. I'm going to do some braids and I'm going to put my wig back on. But thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, hit that like button. And if you want to join the PMP party, hit that subscribe button, y'all. Thanks for watching. Bye.